What's up guys, AJ here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my first year experience with eXp Realty, and it's probably not what you'd expect. The first thing I want to talk about is why I actually joined eXp Realty, because I think it makes a lot of sense for my journey with the company. So when I first got my real estate license, I had this idea of eventually being able to create financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom. I read a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad when I was in high school. It's a book all about investing in real estate, how to create multiple streams of income, and this basic concept around if you're trading hours for dollars, you'll never truly have freedom in your life unless you get some residual income coming in. So with that concept, I thought I would earn enough money as a real estate agent to be able to take those profits and invest them in real estate. And when I got into real estate, I quickly realized that wasn't the case. In the matter of a couple years, I became a top producing agent in my office, had a team, was selling close to 100 homes a year, making around $250,000 a year. Business was good. But what I discovered is there's this thing called lifestyle inflation and taxes, right? So after taxes, not that much was really left over. And with lifestyle inflation, and I'm not talking about anything extravagant, I mean, we ended up purchasing a house that only cost about $190,000. We renovated it for about $20,000, and we had a couple nice cars and took a couple nice vacations a year. And that was really it. So it's not like I was living extravagantly. And what I found was I actually was in more debt than when I started real estate. So although I was making all this money, I wasn't getting any closer to my financial goals, my freedom goals, right? So when I saw the opportunity at eXp Realty and I saw the opportunity to earn stock as an agent for free and also able to buy at a discount, and I saw the opportunity to earn residual income through revenue share, I thought, hey, if I'm going to be selling real estate for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, why not be at a company where I can now earn multiple streams of income? I sell houses, that's one stream of income. I earn stock for selling homes, that's a second stream of income. And if an agent joins because I referred the company to them, then that's a third stream of income, right? That's the revenue share model. So I was like, this makes a whole lot of sense. I'm going to take a leap of faith. When I joined my first year, this would have been 2017, the company only had 2,400 agents. It was really like, well, let's hope this works. Now it's a proven model. We're on the NASDAQ. It's like a $6-7 billion company. So it's not if the model works, it's if you'll do the work once you partner with us. So that was my goal for joining eXp. I wanted financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom. So I had a 5-year plan. My 5-year plan was to eventually be making $500,000 a year through revenue share. That was the big goal. And my goal was just to get 5 agents a year to join, so 25 total over 5 years, and through the 7 tiers of revenue sharing to have an organization of 500 agents. So that was my plan, and I went to work on it. So my first year at the company, I still had a team. I had a team at Keller Williams. I came over, it was myself, my wife, she was the lead buyer's agent, and I had 3 additional agents that came with us. I had 3 buyer's agents and an admin. So we had a team of 5 plus an admin. And the year prior, we just sold around 80 homes. First year with eXp, my goal was actually to maintain that level of business. I wasn't looking to increase it because I saw a new way to do business, and that was by also building an additional stream of income through revenue share. So my goal was to maintain my current level of sales production, then to build this second stream of income, revenue share. So I wasn't looking to increase sales, and that's one thing that I teach agents now, because why would you want to just keep increasing your hours worked to sell more homes? If you're only selling 5 homes a year, well, yeah, sell more homes. But if you're selling already 100 homes a year, why sell 120? Why just keep increasing your hours? Why not go and work on something that's more residual? Okay, so that was my mindset. So my first year, I ended up selling over 80 homes again. Pretty cool, right? But in that time, I started to build out my revenue share organization. I had no idea what I was doing. There was no training on how to build revenue share. All the people that are now at the top in the top 20 with me here at the company, none of us really knew what we were doing. We're like, let's just talk to some agents about eXp and see how it goes. So quite honestly, because I didn't have a lot of really confidence in sharing the opportunity, I didn't talk to a lot of agents about it. I just kept my head down, kept selling houses, and I was like, hey, if someone asks me about it, I'll share it with them, and I'll share it with my close friends that I have in the industry, which was like 5 people. And then everyone else, if they ask me about it, cool. So that was my plan, and that was my mindset. And in a second, I'm actually gonna show you the real numbers of what I did in revenue share my first year, how my organization grew, how many people that I brought in, how many people they brought in through the 7 tiers, and how much stock was actually given to me. But first, I just want to talk about expectations versus reality. I think from an outsider perspective, especially back in 2017 with eXp, it was more just like, oh, that's a company where the people just care about revenue share. No one's selling homes. They're low producers. There's new agents just joining the company, and all this misinformation. And I really didn't know what to expect. And if I'm being honest, when I went to my first conference, eXpCon, that October, my first year, I was expecting to meet a lower caliber agent because I hadn't really met anyone from eXp yet. I was kind of thinking like, yeah, it's probably just gonna be a lot of agents that are chasing this dream of revenue share and not really caring about sales. And some people still have that stigma about eXp now, which is really funny since we're getting like pretty much all the top teams and brokerages joining eXp now, which is really crazy to see. But I went to this first conference and I was blown away by the energy and by the caliber of the agents that were there. Not only was I hanging out at the bar, meeting some of the biggest agents in the industry. I'm talking Jeff Williams selling over 600 homes a year, in the corner some of the top real estate coaches like Jay Kinder. It was the industry icons, Brent Gove doing over 100 million a year in production, Gene Frederick, one of the top Keller Williams owners of all time, owning over 6 offices in a region. Just like these legends in the industry is who I'm standing there rubbing shoulders with. And what was so cool about it is the conversation wasn't like, oh, how are we gonna sell more houses? The conversation was, how are we going to build this company and truly be owners? We're agent owners. And which was a completely different mindset. It was, how do we get away from just a transaction treadmill that has no end and truly create freedom by building a business? It was a mindset shift. And that really excited me, and everyone else, you could tell, was really excited because the energy there, I wish I had short sleeves on because I have goosebumps right now thinking about it. You could tell you were part of something special, something that was going to take off. It just felt like you were in that room with, that garage with, Bill Gates or Steve Jobs early on. It felt like that type of opportunity. And to be honest, I just got back from a conference we had Tony Robbins as our guest speaker, and we had about 6,000 agents there. It still feels like that today, which is really exciting. Now let's get to the exciting stuff, the residual income aspect of eXp. And I only get super excited about the revenue share, and you can probably tell I'm a little bit passionate about it because it's not that it's just, oh, it's revenue share, it's extra money. No, this is changing real estate agents' lives. Like I already mentioned, without a residual income source, you can never have true freedom in life because you're always trading hours for dollars. I want to get paid when I'm playing with my son. I want to get paid when I'm sleeping. I want to get paid when I'm on vacation. If people really understood what residual income is, they would run through a brick wall to get it. I'm convinced at this point, if I'm going to be working, I'm going to be working on building something that creates residual income. Because why else would you trade your life for just an hourly wage or even a commission check? Why not trade your life? Because trust me, by working 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, that's your life that you're trading for this income. Trade it for something that's going to pay you forever. So here's the numbers. So now remember, I joined January 1st, 2017, and I didn't get any revenue share until April. Now, our system wasn't synced over yet, so I just have the proof that I'll show you starting in June, but you'll have to take my word for it in April. It's not a lot of money, so I think you won't have a hard time grasping it. In April, I got $119. Pretty cool, right? That's net. That's positive cash flow. That's like, lower priced rental property. Pretty cool. In May, I got $488. Now that's like 2 rental properties, assuming you have a mortgage on it, positive cash flow. Because if you're not familiar with rentals, a good target for a real estate investor, if the property's mortgaged after taxes and all expenses, is about $200 a month. So by May, and at this point I had no rental properties because I was really just trying to run a real estate business. Like, you don't have a lot of extra time when you're running a real estate business to invest in real estate. So now it was like just 5 months after joining eXp, I had 2 rental properties that were producing me income. The cool thing about this is now I had an organization of 25 agents, and I'll cover that in detail in a second. But those 25 agents would also go out and find other agents to join my organization. No rental properties are going to go out and find you other rental properties. This is truly leveraged income. All right, now in June, $273. Went down a little bit. And that's pretty normal. Revenue share is going to fluctuate up and down, but once your organization is more established, you see it kind of start to smooth out a little bit and you can actually really predict it. I have a spreadsheet that can truly predict what my revenue share is going to be, and I can share some of that information with you. If you're looking to join eXp and partner with me, I'll have a link in the description, partner with aj.com, and we can chat about it. But I know what my income is going to be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5, even 10 years out. Now, a lot can happen from now to 5 years or 10 years, but within the next 2 years, I've been nailing my targets pretty much like spot on, which is really cool to see. So it's truly a business. I track it, I can forecast it, it's really neat. So June, I think I might have already mentioned, $273. July, $927. August, now this was a big one, $6,900 in August. Now that was mind-blowing. That was like, holy smokes, I basically have a 6-figure a year passive income through revenue share, and it only took me 8 months to get here. That was a big month. I think I just had some agents that sold some maybe higher priced homes or whatever it was. I don't know what happened, but it was a really good month. I was excited. The next month, September, $3,300. Next month, October, $1,800. I don't know what happened here, but in November, it was only $79. And then in December, $2,300. So in my first year with eXp, I made just over $16,000 in revenue share. Now for me at the time, that was not life-changing. However, I could see where it was headed because my organization was growing. Now let me kind of go over the different tiers of revenue share. And if you want more information on like, what are these tiers? I have no idea what you're talking about. So go to partnerwithaj.com, we can schedule a call, and I'll actually get you the video that I watched, or a very similar video. It's gotten better to the one that I watched when I was evaluating this opportunity. And then you'll understand it more, but kind of watch how this is growing. You gotta remember now, when I joined eXp, I had 5 agents, including my wife and I. I was a local real estate business in Charlotte, North Carolina. I was selling close to 100 homes a year. Through the revenue share model, what's possible is you can grow nationally, internationally, and I'm not gonna do a spoiler alert of where it's at now because I'm going to evaluate each year as kind of like a series, so keep your eye out, and if you wanna see that, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the alert bell so you can get all the notifications of when these videos come out. I'm gonna go year by year, which will be really cool, and I think it will blow your mind where it is today. But it gives you the opportunity to be international. It gives you the opportunity to sell hundreds and thousands of homes a month through your revenue share organization. So it's pretty cool. So let me share with you here real quick on, I got it up on my computer, I'll flash it on the screen. So by April, I had 5 total agents in my organization. This was basically my team. May, I had 25. I had 6 on my front line. That's agents that I had personally sponsored. My second, 13, and my third tier was 6. So what happened is the agents that I personally sponsored told some agents who told some agents. That's leverage. Agents were now joining my organization without my knowledge, without me doing anything. That is residual income. June, I had still only sponsored 6, and then it turned into 16 on the second tier, 12, and then 3. Now I was at 37. And I'll keep flashing the totals on the screen of the different tiers, but I'm just gonna give you the totals so this video doesn't go super long. So July had 44, August 66, September 86, October 112, November 138, December 157. And you can see the top line number, 9. 9 is the number of agents that I sponsored. That was my team, and then I sponsored a handful of agents outside of my team that first year. If you remember, I told you that my goal was just 5 a year to get to my 5-year goal of earning $500,000 a year in revenue share. I was ahead of my goal. I had sponsored 9. My total organization through all the tiers was 157, and I was now earning a residual income that was averaging, it looks like here, about $3,000 a month. So that's pretty cool. That got me excited. So again, this first year was like, if someone asked me about it, I'm gonna share the video with them. If I got some close friends that I feel comfortable sharing it with, I'll share it with them. But after this first year, I was like, all right, I really need to figure this out. I need to put some training, some systems in place to really make this happen. And in my second year, it was absolutely life-changing. Created complete financial freedom and put the systems in place, trained my people at a high level, got them the tools they needed, and it absolutely exploded. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. My first year at eXp, I was awarded 9,110 shares of stock. This is free stock that I was given, and if you were to look at today's value, that's over $400,000 in value. That is insanity. So rather than just getting a trophy like I would have at, Keller Williams, all the stock that I was awarded from being a top producer, from selling my first house, from capping that year, and also from attracting a couple of agents that year, added up to 9,110 shares of stock. If you want to see that, subscribe to the channel, hit the alert bell, and if this is something that you felt like offered some value, then go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you have questions, put them in the comments, and I'll see you later.